Happy morning, students. Our new topic, energy and power in an electrical circuit. We know very well, energy is a capacity to do work and power is a rate of doing work. Here I consider a electrical circuit. It consists of a cell of potential difference V and the resistor of resistance R are connected like this. Here in this circuit it is a closed one, so current flows from higher potential to lower potential. Here from left to right current flows. And I also consider 4 points, A, B, then C, finally D. Here I assume the charge dq first flow from A to B through the battery. Then it move from C to D through the resistor. Then again come back to A. During the movement from A to B, the charge dq attain or gain a potential energy, that is du is equal to V dq from the chemical energy of the battery. Okay, it gains during the movement from A to B, it gains the potential energy V dq from the chemical potential energy of the battery. Then during the movement from C to D, the charge dq loses its gained potential energy as V dq due to collision with the atom. With the atom in the resistor in R. Okay. And again come back to A. Here we will find the rate at which the charge loses its potential energy. That is nothing but a power. Okay. Here power is a rate of doing electric work or rate at which the potential energy is delivered. Rate means with respect to time at which the potential energy is delivered. Okay, we know very well du is equal to V dq. Then power can be written as V dq by dt. We know dq by dt is nothing but a current. You know I is equal to dq by dt. Then power P is equal to VI. Power is a product of current flowing through a circuit and voltage across the circuit. Okay, the SI unit of power is watt, simply represent as W. Or one more unit we can represent, power is a rate of doing work, so the unit of work done is joule and the unit of time is second or joule second inverse. Okay, we can write power in other forms also using Ohm's law. Power in other forms by using Ohm's law. We know power is equal to voltage into current. Ohm's law. We know Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. Okay. Then substitute this V value here, then power became P is equal to I R into R. Then power became I square R. Here, if current doubled, power increases 4 times. Okay, listen, one more form. P is equal to VI by Ohm's law. V is equal to IR, then I is equal to V by R. Then power became V, I became V by R, then power P is equal to V square by R. Here in this case, if voltage is doubled, then the power increases 4 times. Okay. Here our next concept, energy. Energy is a capacity to do work. Here we can calculate the total energy consumed by the appliances. How to find the total energy consumed by the appliances? Here it is a simple one. Energy is equal to, that is total energy consumed by the appliances is equal to power of the appliances into time duration when it is on. Okay, then energy is represented as E or U, that is equal to power P into time T. Okay, then what is the unit of energy? Unit of energy is, the SI unit of energy, we know very well, joule. And also we can write in one more form, energy is a product of power and time. So energy unit can be represented as, what is the unit of power? Watt. Then unit of time is second. In practice we use an unit called 1 kilowatt hour. It is a practical unit of electrical energy. Unit of electrical energy. That is equal to 1 kilo. Kilo means 1000. Watt hour. Okay. Then 1000 watt into hour. Convert 1 hour into second. 60 into 60 second. Watt second implies joule. Then 1 kilowatt hour became 361234 joules. Simply represented as 3.6 to 10 power 6 joules. Okay. Hello students. In today's class we learned some important topics and we get some knowledge on that. Here it is a time to recall. I will recall the today's topic in a short manner. Okay, listen. Our first topic is color code for carbon resistor. Using this knowledge we can identify the value of the carbon resistor using the color code. Okay, so we need this tabular column. This tabular column having some colors and numbers. Okay, we need to know or remember this by using the phrase BB Roy, Great Britain, very good wife. By knowing this phrase we can easily remember these arrangements. Okay, if suppose I have a resistor or the colors brown, black, red, gold, the first three colors indicated color rings and the last one is known as metallic ring, that always come from gold or silver. Okay, or no color will be represented. Okay, here the first two color indicate the significant figure and the third one indicate the decimal multiplier and the last one will be a tolerance. Okay, here suppose brown and black, we know very well the number is brown. For brown number is 1 and black 0. Then next red means 10 power 2, then we get an value 10 into 10 power 2 ohm. Then tolerance is gold, that means 5%. If there is no color then we use 20%. Okay, then our next topic, temperature dependence of resistivity. Okay, in this topic we learned the resistivity of a material varies with the temperature. Here we know very well resistivity is a resistance offered by the conductor having unit length and unit area of cross section. Okay, here I consider a conductor. For that conductor the resistivity increases with the increase in temperature. Here we found how to find the resistivity value at that temperature using this relation. Rho T is equal to rho naught 1 plus alpha T minus T naught. We know very well rho T is a resistivity of the material at T degree Celsius, and rho naught is a resistivity of the material at that absolute temperature. Okay, then alpha is a temperature coefficient of resistivity. Okay, rearranging this we get the value of alpha, that is equal to rho T minus rho naught by rho naught T minus T naught. Okay, then rho T minus rho naught can be, it is nothing but a change in resistivity, then del rho. Here it is a change in temperature, then del T. Rearranging it we get alpha is equal to del rho by rho naught del T. Here alpha we know that is a temperature coefficient of resistivity, that is defined as a ratio of increase in resistivity per degree rise in temperature to the resistivity at T naught degree Celsius. The unit of resistivity is per degree Celsius. Okay, then we see the temperature coefficient of resistivity for conductors and semiconductor. For conductors we know very well it is positive, for a semiconductor negative. Why it is positive means we know rho is equal to m by ne square tau. If temperature increases, kinetic energy of the electron increases, then the successive mean collision time decreases. Here we know m, n, e are constant, then tau decreases, then resistivity increases. Okay, then we draw a graph for this versus temperature versus resistivity. Here for conductor the graph is getting a straight line for large temperature, long temperature range. Consider a slope, we get a positive slope. We know very well alpha is equal to del rho by del T into rho naught. This is the slope with a positive value, so alpha also positive. Okay, for semiconductors that is negative, because if temperature increases, number of electrons increases, then tau decreases, but the increase in value of the number of electron is dominant than decreased value of the time. Okay, so far here we get a graph like this, in the slope is in a negative manner, so the temperature coefficient of resistivity also negative. Okay, a semiconductor having negative temperature coefficient of resistance is known as thermistor. Then we can also write the temperature coefficient of resistivity in terms of resistance. Okay, listen, we know very well our resistance is directly proportional to resistivity. Then we can write this expression as RT is equal to R naught 1 plus alpha T minus T naught. Then rearranging it we get alpha value in terms of resistance. Here also we get a same unit. Okay, then our next topic power and energy. Listen, we know energy is a capacity to do work and power is a rate of doing work. Here I consider a electrical circuit consisting of a battery and resistor. Here this battery provide a potential difference, it is a closed one, so current flows from higher potential to lower potential. Here I consider 4 points A, B, C, D. Then we assume the positive charge dq moves from A to B through the battery, then move from C to D through the resistor, again come back to A. Okay, during the movement from A to B, it gains some electric potential energy from the battery. At that instant the chemical energy of the battery decreases with the same amount. Then it moves from C to D. During that movement the gained potential energy is lost, this much of potential energy is lost due to the collision with the atoms in the resistor. Then again it comes back to A, whatever the battery is connected. Okay, then here we calculate the rate at which the potential energy is wasted, that means delivered. Okay, that is known as power. Okay, power is a rate at which the potential energy is delivered. Okay, then we know du is equal to v dq. Substitute here we get an expression P is equal to V into I. Okay, the unit of power is watt and it can be represented as W. Okay, one more unit can be written as joule per second from this expression. Okay, the next we will see the other forms of power. by using Ohm's law. We know very well P is equal to VI, we know Ohm's law, V is equal to IR. Substitute this value here, we get an expression P is equal to I square R. Here current doubled and power increases 4 times. Here also P is equal to V square by R. If voltage doubled, the power increases by 4 times. Then we see how to calculate the energy consumption by the appliances. That is easy. We have to multiply the power of the appliances with the time duration when it is on. Okay, using this knowledge, our electricity board getting money from us. Okay, listen. Then we get an expression E is equal to P into T, then power into time, then unit of power is watt, then the unit of time is second, watt second, that represent joule. Okay, the practical unit of electrical energy is 1 kilowatt hour, that is always equal to 1 unit. Okay, here we can write kilo as 1000, then hour as 60 into 60 second. We get 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 3.76 into 10 power 6 joules. It is a 1 unit of electrical energy. Okay, then we go for the day 3 assignment. It is a day 3 assignment. Here I gave 5 2 marks, then 2 3 marks. Answer for these questions, you would refer that material I already uploaded in the school website in that assignment column. Okay, after completing it, take a snap and forward it to this mail. Okay, if you have any doubts, please ask your questions through this mail. Okay, thank you.